cover girls is why we cover. We cover for all these different reasons. And then we
Sure.
grow up and then we realize we're still operating with that cover girl mentality. We're
Yes.
still hiding things out of the shame, out of abuse.
Yes.
And I'm saying what is at the root is what's going to be your fruit.
That's right.
So a lot of times we have to go down to the root and start digging some of this stuff up. And I
Sure.
know this is what happened for you. You had to start digging some stuff up.
I had to start digging it up, and
Tell
you
them
know,
a little bit about your background.
my, being, first of all, for me, one of the things that I had to come face to face with was my fear of who I was. And, all of my life being the daughter of Ray Charles, was, everybody would ask me, and still does ask me, how was it being the daughter of Ray Charles? Well, it was a curse and it was a blessing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? More so, many times more of a curse than a blessing, because everybody wanted to know, why don't you live in a mansion? Why don't you drive a Mercedes? I'd say, well, why don't you? I don't know.
Hello.
I mean, my father was the dewdrop in father, and that means he dewdrop in when he felt like it. Okay?
Okay.
And that's the father that I knew. Him and my mom had an ongoing relationship. So I always thought that it was my fault, or that there was something wrong with me, or, why didn't he like me? Until I met the other children, then I realized he treated all of us the same.
Okay.
He was about the women and the music. But meanwhile, what happened to me
Okay.
is I lost all identity of who I was, because even my mother for all of my life said, this is my daughter, this is Ray's daughter.